I'm doing OMAD, 1 meal a day for a month. And I'm gonna document my journey throughout this, but I wanna talk about on this video why I'm doing it to begin with. And I know you're probably thinking, why the hell would you want to eat 1 meal a day? Like, that sounds like absolute hell. But if you're open to learning new things and potentially shifting your perspective, then I'm gonna provide a lot of fantastic information for you in this video, so stick around. First and foremost, this has nothing to do with fat loss. I have no intention of losing weight, although if you wanted to lose weight, something like this would actually make you lose a lot of weight because you just really can't eat that much food in one meal. So if I'm not doing it for weight loss, what the hell am I doing it for? The first thing I'm doing it for is in regards to health. The way we eat in modern society is completely backwards to how we evolved. So when we evolved, when we were hunter-gatherers, what actually happened was we would go out in the day, hunt a whole heap of food, bring it back to camp, cook it up, and have a huge feast. We actually only ate once a day, and this eating once a day is what's optimal for our body and our digestive system. Because what happens within the body is when you ingest food and then you give it the chance to digest it and assimilate it and clear all that food out, what happens is you eliminate all the toxins and the waste from within the body. Whereas when you're eating every few hours, the body never gets a chance to do that because it's always digesting. You eat and then your body starts digesting it. And then before the body's even finished digesting that meal and clearing it out of your body, you dump the next meal on top of it. And if you want to see real world evidence of this, what does an animal do when it's sick? It doesn't eat. What do you do when you're sick? Your appetite's completely suppressed. That's your body's way of purging and clearing itself out. It's eliminating all the toxins from your body to heal itself. It can't do that if it's spending all its energy digesting food, which leads me into the next point of why I'm doing this, which is to conserve time and energy. I want you to think right now of how much time you waste each day thinking about food. As in, what am I gonna have for breakfast? What am I gonna have for lunch? What am I gonna have for dinner? It's a lot. And what I wanna do is I wanna use all that mental energy that's being wasted on thoughts of what am I gonna have to eat, which isn't gonna improve my life whatsoever, and divert them to other areas of my life that will actually make a difference. And then there's the physical energy being wasted on food. Like, digesting food requires a hell of a lot of energy. And that's why, after you have a big meal, you feel sluggish afterwards because your body is using all its energy, all its resources on digesting and assimilating that food. So eating all the time, it's just a massive leak of your energy, mental energy in thoughts of food and physical energy in the actual digestion of it. And I would rather take that energy and divert it into areas of my life that will make a difference. My business, my relationships, my spirituality, things that actually serve me and will make my life better. Then the final reason why I'm doing 1 meal a day is just the massive amount of time that it saves you. So late last year, I started eating 2 meals a day and I absolutely love it. So I skip either breakfast or lunch, whatever I feel like on the day, right? And I would literally save myself anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour a day by doing that. Because it's not just the eating of the food that takes extra time, it's you've got to buy the food, you've got to cook the food, then you've got to clean the dishes, right? So by swapping down to 1 meal a day compared to 3, I would quite literally save myself an hour and a half every single day. And then, like with my energy, I can divert that time into other areas of my life that would better serve me. And an hour and a half a day is a lot. Like, think of all the extra stuff you could do in your life if you got an extra 10 hours a week. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I want to optimize my health and get more of my time and more of my energy back. And like I said at the start of this video, this has nothing to do with weight loss, and eating 1 meal a day would actually be really good for fat loss. I'm sure you'd lose a whole heap of weight from doing it. But if that was your only reason for wanting to do 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting, then I don't think it's for you. There's much more sustainable ways you can go about your fat loss than eating 1 meal a day. But if you want to also, improve in the areas that I'm talking about, then this is a fantastic option for you. And you don't even have to start off with 1 meal a day. You could do what I did and go to 2 meals a day first and see how your body responds with that. I got all the same benefits from going from 3 to 2 that I'm going to get from 2 to 1. It's just going from 2 to 1 is going to amplify that even more. So if you just simply go from 3 meals a day to 2 meals a day, you're going to get all the benefits I talk about in this video. It's going to be much easier on your digestive system. You're going to get more energy back. You're going to get more time back. So if that is something interesting to you, that's where I'd start off. Go to 2 meals a day, try that. And if you love it, then go to 1, but start off at 2 first. So that's all for this video. I'm going to be documenting this, and I'm going to come back in a month's time and film a new video talking about the positives and the negatives I experienced from doing OMAD. I'm sure there's going to be many more than what I just talked about in this video. So I'll see you then.